If your backup power setup deserves more than weak output and unreliable performance, the right solar generator can make a huge difference. A good upgrade means you can keep essential devices running during outages, charge faster, and rely on something that actually works when you need it. In this video, we're breaking down the best solar generators you can buy right now, so you can understand which ones deliver real performance in everyday use. We'll look at power output, battery capacity, charging speed, and overall reliability to help you make the right choice. You'll find updated links for all the options in the description. Without further delay, let's get started with the list. Starting at number 5, DJI Power 2000. If noise is something you care about, the DJI Power 2000 really stands out in daily use. This thing runs extremely quiet, so you can keep it in your room overnight without that constant generator hum. That makes a big difference if you're using it for things like a CPAP machine, charging devices, or just keeping your essentials running while you sleep. In real situations, it handles the basics well. You can run a fridge, Wi-Fi, lights, and small devices without issues, and the fast switchover during power cuts means your internet or important gear won't shut off suddenly. It just keeps things running in the background, which is exactly what you want. It's also flexible if you plan to expand later, since you can increase the total capacity quite a bit depending on your needs. Now, the downside is the base capacity isn't the highest on its own, so for longer outages you may need those extra batteries. This is best for people who want quiet, reliable backup for essential devices, especially indoors. My verdict: it's one of the best low-noise options, perfect for comfort and everyday use. At number 4, Ankersolix C1000. If you want something that's easy to carry but still powerful enough for real everyday use, the Ankersolix C1000 hits a really nice balance. This is the kind of solar generator you can move around without thinking twice, whether you're using it at home, taking it camping, or just keeping it ready for outages. In real life, it handles the essentials comfortably. You can run your fridge, charge laptops, keep fans going, and power small appliances without stress. What really stands out is how fast it charges. Plug it into the wall, and you can get most of the battery back in under an hour, which is super useful when you don't have much time to prepare. It's also simple to use. The app control makes it easy to check power usage and adjust settings without digging through menus. Now, the downside is capacity. It's great for short outages or daily use, but it won't last as long as larger units if you're trying to power everything for extended periods. This is best for people who want portability, fast charging, and reliable everyday backup. My verdict: it's one of the easiest and most practical solar generators to live with day to day. At number 3, Jackery Solar Generator 2000 V2. If you want something that just worked without overthinking it, the Jackery Solar Generator 2000 V2 is a really solid middle ground. In real-life situations, this is the kind of unit you can rely on during an outage to keep your essentials running without stress. You can power your fridge, Wi-Fi, lights, and even a laptop at the same time, which covers what most people actually need. What I like about it is how simple and quiet it feels in daily use. It doesn't make much noise, especially in its quieter modes, so it's comfortable to keep indoors without it becoming annoying. It's also easy to store and bring out when needed, which matters more than you think during emergencies. Now, the downside is it doesn't support expansion, so what you get is what you're stuck with in terms of capacity. This is best for people who want a dependable, no-fuss solar generator for home backup. My verdict: it's a reliable all-rounder that keeps things simple and gets the job done. At number 2, Bluetti Elite 200 V2. If you're looking for something that gives you serious power without jumping into the most expensive tier, the Bluetti Elite 200 V2 is a really strong option. In real use, this is the kind of unit that can handle most home essentials during an outage without feeling like it's struggling. You can run things like a fridge, lights, Wi-Fi, and even a few extra devices at the same time, which makes it very practical. What stands out is how much power you get in a relatively manageable size. It's not lightweight, but compared to other generators in this range, it's still easier to move around when you need it. Charging is also flexible, so whether you're using solar, wall power, or even a car, you've got options depending on your setup. Now, the downside is weight. Even though it's more compact than some competitors, it's still heavy enough that you won't want to move it around too often. This is best for people who want strong, reliable backup power without paying top-tier prices. My verdict: it's a great balance of power and value, especially for home backup use. At number 1, Jackery Home Power 3000. If you want one solar generator that can handle almost everything without overthinking it, the Jackery Home Power 3000 is the most complete option here. In real-world use, this is the kind of system you can rely on during a serious outage. You can run multiple essentials at the same time, like your fridge, lights, Wi-Fi, and even sensitive electronics without worrying about overload. What really makes a difference is how fast and flexible it is. You can charge it in different ways depending on your situation, and when you combine inputs, it fills up surprisingly quickly for something this powerful. It also switches over fast during outages, so your devices keep running without interruption, which is a big deal for home setups. Even with all that power, it's still manageable in size, so you're not dealing with something oversized or complicated to use. It just feels like a complete solution you can depend on. Now, the downside is price. It's definitely one of the more expensive options, so it's not for someone looking for a basic backup. This is best for homeowners or anyone who wants a full backup solution that can handle multiple devices at once. My verdict: it's the most reliable all-in-one solar generator here, built for serious backup use.